My name is Gloria Medina, and I'm a believer that knowledge is power. That's why I choose it as a motto for this presentation. I work as a journalist for more than 17 years and covering mostly the Hispanic community. Through this time, I saw that we as an immigrants had faced a lot of problems and mostly the misinformation. And it affects us a lot, especially when we are in difficult times. And after a year of listening and engaging with the immigrant community through social journalism program, I saw that we keep having the same problem, lack of information and misinformation. I choose to work in this project with new immigrants to empower them with information and giving them the opportunity to have a better lifestyle. As we can see here, until last year, there were 61 million immigrants in this country, and out of that, 11.3 million are unauthorized immigrants. To put those numbers into perspective, let me tell you that the number of immigrants here in the United States is larger than the total population of Canada. So immigration is a big, huge community. So to have a strong foundation for this project, I decided to start locally and with only 2 communities. So I choose to work with Queens because it's a very diverse county, and also I choose to work with Hispanics and Chinese. Why? Because these are the biggest community in Queens, also are the most spoken languages in Queens, and also because after some research, I found out that these are the 2 overrepresented communities in the detention centers. Last year, ICE deported more than 235,000 immigrants. Out of that, 96,000 of those immigrants didn't commit a crime. So through this year, I identified 3 big problems. As I mentioned it before, misinformation, because when we come here, we don't know the language and we don't know the laws of this country. So sometimes we don't have access to the initiatives and problems and opportunities that this country offers. Also, I found out that immigrants are not very social media driven. We use mostly Facebook, WhatsApp, and WeChat. The third one also, as you know, is that they don't trust media and they don't trust authority. They don't trust media because they say because it's very sensationalist and they don't listen to their needs. They just put a news out there, but they don't listen to what their needs and their problems. So looking to this situation, I decided that I wanted to do something for this community. I want to be the bridge between all these communities and all the information that is out there, because as you know, the information exists already, and it exists in many languages, but it doesn't get to the immigrants. Many times they come here to this country with the idea of, I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna work, I'm gonna save money, and I'm just gonna go back to my country, as my parents did many years ago. They never went back. So they don't bother to socialize, to get into the society or to get informed, because they don't have the time for it. So so what I decided through this program is that I wanted to create an informational system. It consists in 3 different elements. It's a website, a Facebook page, and a series of workshops. They work simultaneously, and with the idea of curate the information that I get from all the information from all the agencies that already exist, plus my work as a journalist. After this, I will send it directly through broadcast, a group in WhatsApp directly to their hands, so they don't have to be going to different agencies, because as you know, many of them are scared of authorities, or they don't know where to go to find that information. So this is something real fast that I did to explain a little bit how it will work. As you can see on the top, those are the information, the agencies where I will have the information, plus my information. I will curate the information through the website, Facebook, and the workshops. Through these three elements, I will also get the contact information of immigrants. That's how I will create the broadcast list in WhatsApp to send them the information. So that's what I did. I started working and I did some series of different workshops in English and other ones in Chinese, and different issues that concern the community. This is the last workshop. The last workshop that I did, it was about human rights law at workplace. It was in Spanish. I had 33 attendees. I used Facebook like crazy, flyers, English and Spanish, WhatsApp, emails, and phone calls. The phone call always remind people of whatever we have to do. So these are some of the impacts of people that attended the workshops. It was very inspirational because after sometimes I thought, well, new immigrants, who's gonna care about immigrants? And sometimes I was thinking like, I'm not doing a really good job here because, information is out there. But then after these workshops, many of them will say, thank you for the information. And the last workshop, we were supposed to last 1 hour. It was 2 hours, and they kept asking questions. And the presenter from the Human Rights Commission, he was answering questions. And they will ask me, and then they call me later, when are you gonna have the next workshop? We need to know what's gonna happen. And then I had a questionnaire asking them, what other information would you like to receive? There are plenty of issues that they want to know, especially about immigration. You know how, especially after this past month, people are very scared and they want to continue getting information because they are uncertain of their future. So this is not the end. I got inspired and I want to continue with this work. I want to make it work because there is a lot of need of information for people. So as I told you before, I started for Queens and only with Chinese and the Hispanic community. But I want someday, soon I hope, to go to all the city, to New York City, and all the languages, and for all the communities, because we have immigrants from all over the world in many languages, and someday, who knows, maybe nationally. Thank you.